Previously on One Hale of a Lawn.
Alright, looks pretty good for the point that it's at. Soil, sand, peat moss, new seed. This has definitely got soil to seed contact. And look what we've got. It's a lot greener. Looks a lot better. I believe I've got a video of what it was before, before I put the seed down. But we've got germination, it's spreading, it's doing pretty well. I've been watering this 3 times a day, unless it rains, then it gets all the natural rain. But it is ready. It's spreading. So that's the update for the front. And side just looks thick, it looks green, it looks great. This is a mixture of both common and hybrid Bermuda. I know a lot of people on YouTube are like, you gotta have a mono stand. It just looks great when you have a mono stand, but this is not my permanent, dream home. I just want something that looks great and I can take care of. It stays green all year, with the whole Blue Muta thing. So that's where we are. I think it looks good. No complaints. Alright, so I want to give an update on how the backyard looks. Still looks like that World Geographic map coming down. This is usually my difficult spot, so right here you can see it's starting to spread and new seeds are starting to germinate and populate. So this area is looking better. So today I'm just going to cut it. We're going to keep it cut, keep it trimmed, make it want to spread instead of grow vertically. So that's why we're going to give it a cut. Next weekend, what I'm going to do is probably get a little bit more lawn soil out here and spread it out into those brown dormant areas and then put in some seed. So I'm going to overseed the entire backyard, but I'm going to concentrate a little bit more in those dormant areas to help it close up before we get to the end of summer, and this is not going to happen, and then my Kentucky bluegrass comes back. That's an update for the backyard. Eventually this backyard I'm going to put soil on top of the dormant brown areas, reseed it with a more hybrid version of Bermuda, which is coming in Wednesday, so I know I can do it next weekend. So that's the plan. Alright guys, I'm going to get the mower out and we're going to cut the backyard. Cool. Stick around. Alright guys, so I just got done mowing, got it down. I'm cutting it back down to about 3/4 of an inch. Looks pretty good. Can't wait for it to all fill in. So next week we're gonna get some soil, probably just 100% soil, because I don't want any of the rain that's coming next week or the following week after that to wash any of it down. So with it mostly being soil, it's going to stick more cake and hold that seed. And of course, we're going to put in the peat moss to cover it. Hopefully, the birds doesn't get as much. If they do, it's fine because I've got plenty of seed to cover these areas. So next week, we're going to put some soil. We're going to overseed with the hybrid Bermuda. We're going to mix it in these areas, and we're going to mix it into everything that's already grown in. So we're really going to give this a last summer push to blend and look good. So, I mean, this is all 100% Bermuda that's in right now. But then let me turn around and back up a little bit. Front, side, neighbor strip, it stripes really, really well. Let me see if I can get down kind of a little bit. There you go. So I'm wondering if this is just a trait that hybrid Bermuda adds, with it being a finer leaf, a thicker type of growth that it can stripe a lot more. So that hybrid Bermuda is lacking in the back more, but I'm gonna overseed that in to the backyard next week. So maybe that will add that quality. Now I know Ron Henry, he uses a hybrid Bermuda and he can stripe his. Looks great. So I've got some seed coming in Wednesday. We'll get started next week or earlier if I've got some time. So again, thanks guys for coming back to the channel, and if you haven't, hit subscribe and like this video if you really like this content. I'm gonna try to make this video short. Hopefully this was a short one. And I'm Mickey Hale, and this is